Hello everyone and a very good evening. Our today's aim is to have a brief overview on the use of queue in the Java programming language. As consider a real life example of n number of people waiting outside a counter or a service station. The principle is the entry of the people for the service station occurs at the rear end, whereas the person which needs to be served is served on the basis on its position from its front end. This arranging mechanism is called as a queue. A queue in Java is a collection of elements which follow first in and first out principle. Elements are added at the rear end, whereas they are deleted from the front end. So, as a queue is an interface, it cannot be instantiated. Any method or a class which implements queue must provide a method body for all of its methods. A queue interface also provides implementation for the various uh, implementation of the various interfaces of collection such as insertion and deletion. The list, linked list, the linked list, blocked array list, etc. are some of the classes which provide implementation of the queue. So, some of the example of the operations which can be performed in the queue are as follows. First, enqueue. When we need to add the elements, then we use the enqueue method. It is also important to note that if the size of the queue is full, then we cannot add an extra element to the queue. This violates the size of the queue. Second is the dequeue. To delete the elements from the queue, we use the operation dequeue. The dequeue method deletes the element which is present at the front end or which is at the head. It is important to consider that a queue must contain at least one element so as the dequeue operation can be performed. Third is the front. This method is used to send the front element or the element which is at the head. Fourth, display. Using this method, we can traverse through the queue and display the elements present in the queue. So this was the review on what is queue and some of the operations which can be performed in it. Thank you.